Yep, this is how we're starting the video. Okay, so obviously last week I covered my Icon Driver G with dry sheets, or the dryer sheets. Gosh, but I don't think it worked because I just saw this hole. Which that's not good, because that means all the air came out. I sealed one hole, but I didn't seal the other. And obviously it's way different than when I had it last time, because obviously I only had the Icon driver in here. But then 2 days I checked, and it wasn't like, it was effective, but not like, you know, obviously I want it completely gone, so I'm like, oh yeah, why don't I just wrap each product around and such? Which, as you can see here, just because I didn't want to get, you know, if someone were to ask, like, what the heck happened to all the dryer sheets, and if it gets pointed at me, I didn't want to get yelled at as to why the dryer sheets are gone, because obviously this is going to be, I'm going to get told this was all wasteful and such, which, yeah, it is. So, but you know, this is for the sake of health. So I taped it, and so it's been sitting there for like, you know, a week and extra hours, just because I had this up there for like an hour. No, I did this at like 1 in the morning last week, just because, you know, I have to wait to actually go to bed. Can you? Oh, you can't smell the freshness. It's not 40. But my bet is that this is not gonna work. Because of just how poorly executed this was. Okay, I think we're gonna have to actually rip this, just because it doesn't seem like it's actually wanting to open. So, I don't think I can reuse these dryer sheets at all for anything. And I had everything tightly packed together. I don't know. It's really hard for me to actually try to determine. Because I can't even just say good enough, because, you know, I can, like, cause harm to more things. Because I can somewhat still smell the stench. But other than that, it seems alright. I'm probably... We don't have any more disinfecting wipes, but... Because there's like some sticky residue on here. I don't know if it's from this or not, but... Okay. This beast driver... Yeah, the beast driver, I'm gonna say it's still, like, there's very little of it remaining. But I think I'm gonna have to say it's okay, even though it's not. And these ones, I just did in case. I think the stickiness is coming from this, actually. I did the beast rings for a precaution just because of the fact that I didn't do that before. So I think the small stuff should be fine. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to clean this later on. Yeah, did not know leaving this out in the cold for a week would just leave things. Okay, the belt's cover. I think this should be fine. Yeah, the belt strap is fine. Or the other strap. I think this one is the only successful one so far. But then again, that's just because the Icon Driver G wasn't under that much, like, smoke. Or it didn't absorb as much as the Beast Driver, or the straps of the Beast Driver. So how much damage did I do to this? Yeah, that's a lot. I think the Icon Driver G, again, I think this thing itself wasn't that bad, but yeah, if only I still had disinfectant wipes, I would definitely have done that, but I know, like, the first few minutes or so was just me sniffing this, but yeah, this seems okay. So the Icon Driver G seems good, but yeah, so you're gonna see this as like a bunch of wasted dryer sheets. Honestly, I think I might have to reuse these. Okay, this thing. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think of the birth driver strap? I'm gonna have to say no. Like, obviously I can't wait another week because I have to film my Beast Driver, or I have to film Beast Week. But this strap. I think this is the first one that was successful out of Beast. And again, like, I didn't have to do the driver, but I still technically had to because it was, you know, this one I did uniquely because I literally just strapped 2 of these in here. To which I don't think it did much to the toy, sadly. I think it just cost a bunch of... Oh wow, look at that. Look at my carbon dioxide. Wow, look at what it's doing to it. This, oh my gosh, look at this shine. Man. Oh wow, I like the look of that. And I can just wipe it on camera and such. What? Can I do it on camera? I don't know why I'm getting so entertained by it, but I think the beast driver should be fine. But yeah, really the only thing that failed was the buckle, but other than that, I don't know. That's at least fine now. The beast stuff, I'm not sure, and I wasted a bunch of dryer sheets. I don't know what I'm gonna do, cause what am I supposed to do about this? I can't, like, Kimara isn't going to, not Kimara, is it Kimara? He's not gonna eat all of this. I wasted an entire pile's worth of dryer sheets. So, I don't know, whenever, like... What the heck, Ami? All of this? Just for Solar Chronicle Gaim? What the heck? Yep, you just witnessed the fleet. Anyways, yeah, this is stupidity. As you can see here, it's from Ami, but this is not our Ami package that we ordered in March. That's still coming through C-mail. No, this is one that I just decided to get on, like, at the beginning of the month. No, the second half of the month of November. No, I got this in the first half. I got this at the beginning of the month. Yeah, because, you know, honestly, Ami is really done with their, like, DHL terminology. That's not the word, but, like, because it's like, you know, obviously with, like, the, okay, like, I'm not saying what the items specifically are in our Ami package that we ordered in March were, but, like, basically the reason why that one got, or obviously the reason why that package got held was because the items that, or, like, 2 items that Zrike and I respectively got each contained cell batteries, so they're like, oh, we can't ship that through DHL, even though every other store does that except for you, Ami. So it's like, you know, throughout this time of the year, actually, honestly, I probably would have picked up more Saber stuff off of them, but I can't because, you know, then I have to go through C-mail. So because initially, I'm just going to say, the stuff I got here, I got because, you know, HLJ didn't have it, or, like, Ami had it for a cheaper price, but honestly, if I have to be honest, I'd rather just gotten it off of HLJ, because the shipping on this thing was dumb. Because, like, just look how stupidly huge this package is. I'm like, what the heck are you doing, Ami? Why the heck did you decide to do this? If I cut through over here, see, this is our Nagoya box that had Kyuranger stuff. Like, our first initial Kyuranger stuff. It's just like that. And then there's the buy package, which the shipping, I don't think I ever told you guys how much the shipping was for this. Like, the shipping for this was like $10 more than this one. And yet, the shipping for this one, like, at least makes sense. Unlike this one, because it's buy. So, yeah, let's dive into the stupidity. Like, honestly, it's like, Amiyami kind of used to be my, like, secondary go-to. Just because of how cheap their stuff were, but then because of how stupid they treat, things with cell batteries and such. It's just like, that's like my big turnoff with Amiyami now. And then because of Josh tattletaling on the ride books, you can't get ride books anymore. I don't blame him though. Okay, how the heck am I gonna do this? Yeah, so like Zyuoh was like telling me about this, or like, you know, he came up just to like, well, he was gonna take a nap, but then also just like, cause you know I was quick with like just doing school stuff and such. I think this is the biggest package I probably have gotten, and this is like just Master Wide's huge. But obviously with Twitter, I keep telling everyone the only reason why it's this big is because of one thing, and here's this thing we've never gotten for like, the last time we actually got something off of Amiyami was no, it was actually in June, because Zyuoh got Shoto. Yeah, Shoto X9. So let me just put this in the back of where we typically put these, which... Great. So like, with this package, because we got it at the same time as like everything else, that with our Mandarake stuff, which in 2 days, I don't know how much Zyuoh's gonna get paid, but we're gonna do our second wave of stuff. I know, like honestly, these next two, like this month and next month are just gonna be really costly because I'm, as I said before, in the first part, I'm really trying to like just finish off collections, so then, you know, obviously because like by next year, I really want to start cutting down on how much we spend and such. But so like Zyuoh was like asking me like, oh, why is this package taking so long for it to like ship and such? And it's because like, it's because we were waiting on a pre-order. I was like, oh yeah. So we got a bunch of paper, to which honestly they probably didn't need to. Okay, so yeah, you can obviously see it here. What the heck? Okay, wait. Let me evaluate this. Okay. So okay, so you have space here. Okay. You have space here. Then you got, I don't know. Honestly, to me, this seems pretty wasteful. Because if I had to be honest, I kind of would have just preferred if they stacked everything. Like, yeah, it'll be a tall box, but like, I don't know. This is just like, I don't know. It's just honestly like, I'm just trying to figure out why they would justify it like this, and that's kind of crushed. I don't know. It's just like PowerRider. You could have just shipped this by itself. It's like, yeah, but it's like, you know, it's like I might as well pick up some of these stuff too. But I knew this thing was going to be detrimental towards shipping, and this thing too. But and then like this thing got crushed. That's fun. Yeah. Just, you know, let me take each of these out, so then I can bring them back with me. No, forget it. Bringing the box with me. So let's just do that. Okay, so yeah, I still have these sitting here from the beginning of this video because I forgot that was the beginning. I don't know. The buckle is still like pretty heavy, but I don't know what more I can. I'm probably gonna have to like wash the beast driver straps. And again, I think I was actually going to, well, we don't have disinfectant wipes, so I can't like essentially clean it. The rings. And this was a video I put up alongside my build on Solo Chronicle Kuga Amazing Mighty, but I finally got Memories of Heroes, like after like almost 4 weeks, so yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump into like I'm gonna go over Zyuoh stuff first. Apparently this was a Namco Bandai thing, which I didn't know, but he got Aquarion Evil, because I don't remember, well, it was one of the Mandarake orders where I got Details of Heroes. He got the original one, I believe, so he decided to pick this up, and he picked up on the whim. I should have probably cleaned this area off of dryer sheets, but I was not expecting this to be as big, but then again, this is a Super Mini Pla. Okay, so then he got the Super Mini Pla of SSS Gridman. I don't know anything of this because I don't really care for it. Like, I just don't like what the anime has done to, I guess, Gridman, because, you know, I think it kind of, like, tainted the image of him. Like, not Gridman himself, but, like, you know, people know the series for the wrong reasons and such, so yeah, it's kind of like not selfish of me, but like it's kind of dumb of me to like, you know, not like a series just because of that, but yeah. So yeah, these are Zyuoh's 2 things. I think these were $25 each. I think Aquarium, did I really say Aquarium? Rion. Where did I get Aquarium from? Aquarion. I don't know why I was struggling with that. Yeah. The bunch of these are my stuff, which I got for like the same price range, essentially. All of these are dumb, and I forgot that I need to actually charge my phone because I do not want it to die on me on filming. Especially because, you know, precious footage. It's not really precious, but I don't know which one I want to go over first. I'll just... Oh, they put it in the absolute everything, but yeah, the box of this is pretty stupidly huge. But this is what kind of actually started it, because Riken was just randomly searching on Ami. But as you already saw, yeah, I got the Mirai driver because it was only $22. I was like, sure. It's way cheaper than what Mandarake normally has it for, but I'm gonna look at as to why that is after I move Zyuoh's stuff out of the way, so then I don't crush that with my chair. And I just hit the Icon Driver G. Okay. So we're gonna we're gonna figure out as to why. We're just gonna look at the condition of this. Okay. So essentially everything's already like everything's just bubble wrapped and such. So okay. Yeah, this all makes sense. This is I was gonna open this later, but I just wanted to just see how it was exactly. Ow. I don't know, was it worth? I think, yeah, I guess this is worth $22. Obviously, I wanted this for Kikai, so. Yeah, so. Yeah, this was definitely, like, just used and such. Which I don't mind, personally. I was like somewhat hoping I get the same. I got like the same result as I did with the White Wizard driver, where like that had the same listed conditions of like B, but then like I ended up getting the toy like $20 new, so. But yeah, Mirai driver wasn't really particularly on like my list of things I absolutely needed to get, but I was like, it's $20, so it's like, sure. Especially because we have the Omageo driver. I forgot technically if I worked because I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably cover this because I actually did get the normal Geo GQ driver straps out, but then because you know I have that now, it's like, oh yeah, I should probably cover that before this. Let's shoestring. Next up, technically this came out first, but I'll just get this one out of the way because this one's smaller. Here it is, finally, the Careful Go Arrow. It was $35. I don't know why, but I'm like, sure. Like, I'm just like, you know what? I'll get the Cure Major stuff full price. I'll support it. The lighting is weird, but well. Yeah, this feels really light, but I never got any of the other weapons, and I might. need to do that, but I don't know. Obviously, I got this one because it's a changer. It's like it's a changer in a weapon, so. Okay, now this one is just gonna be like, you guys are gonna be like, well, of course you got that PowerRider. The Zet Lance Arrow. Yeah, this one I actually kind of regretted getting right away on AmiAmi because it was on sale for like $25. And I was like, sure, I'll get that. I had a lot of fun with the Orb Slugger Lance. But essentially, you know, like a few days later, I see it listed on AmiAmi. No, I see it listed on Mandarake for both $25 and $20 opened, and I'm like, yeah, I should have just gone for that. But oh well, I got it $25 new. I didn't save anything, but I had this dumb stupid thing now, so I'm pretty happy. Haven't seen the show yet, but you know, last but not least, because this one's the same too. It's like, why? I'm just like, I'm gonna jump into it. This is a dumb fun toy. The Beliarock. It's just that it's the Beliarock. Like, it's a really impressive like toy. It's like, I don't know. I think the thing that makes obviously the thing that makes it stand out is that it's just Belial's head on a sword. So, you know, that's entertaining. And he has 16 phrases, although my only complaint is that it's randomized. So it's going to be really hard for me to try to figure out which phrases I didn't get to, which is going to be frustrating for me. Or, well, yeah, of course it's going to be frustrating for me, but yeah. That's it for the DX stuff. My box got bashed in. That's fun. I don't know. It's like, what's the point of me complaining about how I got my boxes? Yeah, the Zet Lance Arrow is like fine and such. I don't know, just the fact they used their repaint budget on this already is just like, what? I think the Zet Lance Arrow is the only thing untouched. But yeah, let's get to the actual reason as to why we ordered from AmiAmi, which is this thing. Soto Chronicle Dime. Yes, it's finally out. And, you know, that's exciting. My knife is on the other side. Let me push this box. I just put the box in between like the tape ones and stereos. But yeah, so let's see the box layout for this. Okay, so yeah, I figured that's kind of depressing. So you get 2 Gaim bodies, which honestly is unnecessary. You get, as I drop that, 2 orange arms, which again, I don't know why there's 2 Gaims per case. And then everything else is just 1. So you get a set for Baron. I don't get the organization of this either. A set for Regan. And yeah, I don't get this, because why does Zangetsu, these 2, and such, if everything else is like paired up like that? But in Zangetsu. So yeah. So this is going to be exciting to put together, although obviously Pawn TV has yet to actually get this, even though I can just do this blindly, but But yeah, I feel like Draken might take the second Gaim, because honestly, I was just like, if I had to be honest, I was kind of hoping that maybe if they were like nice, they gave us 2 banana arms. So then, like, I was actually kind of hoping they gave us 2 of these, so then you can do like Gaim banana arms. Like, it's not like a combination I was gonna do anyway, but I feel like if Ichigo, Pine, Mango, and Kiwi are gonna get their own figures, then I'm like, well, then I guess like I have to do Gaim banana arms. But yeah, yeah, that's essentially it for this. So yeah, this order wasn't worth it. That's all I had to say. It just wasn't worth it. And there goes the bell rock, but like, I don't know. It's just all of this was so dumb. Like, the pricing was atrocious. I don't know how the heck this is gonna work, but like, this was just atrocious at like dealing with, because like the shipping of this was literally like double the amount of the entire order, because that was, this altogether was like 204, and then like shipping was like 214. I was like, why? It's like, what the heck are they doing? And well, they actually did something I wasn't expecting them to do, because I forgot that Ami does actually, you know, stack these right side up and such. They don't typically, I don't think Ami typically like flattens their like stuff like this. So, but that's what I was expecting. I was just hoping for them to like stack everything on top of each other. But no. So it's just like, overall, it's just like, I don't know, like, it, and again, it's just like, like, if I really wanted to, I could have only just gotten the Zetland's Arrow and the Mirai Driver, because these 2 I could have honestly just gotten off of HLJ, because the Cureful Go Arrow was literally the same price, and the Belly Rock initially was not on HLJ because it was gone for some reason, but then it finally went back up, I was just like, well, because okay, so like, because the issue right now is that like with my private warehouse, I only have the EX metal sets pre-ordered, so I don't have anything to like actually like make shipping worth it. I have one thing in mind, but then it's just like, like I guess like typically I guess it's just because like like I'm so used to like, oh yeah, doing bulk orders and such on HLJ. Then again, like there's going to be like a Thanksgiving sale sometime, so I want to see where they go with that. Obviously, I need to pick up another Gashpon set 10 of ProRes keys to get a normal Agito. Hopefully that's on sale. I might pick up some Gashpon Wonder Ride book sets of those, of the ones I need are on sale. Because obviously there's Agito and Fies. And then I'm pretty sure Gashpon set 5 for ride books are going to be pretty... That set's going to stick around because that one's just Legend Riders. So that means no one's going to touch it. And that's good. So that means that's going to stick around. But like other sets such as like, Gashpon set 4, like people are going to like not... People are going to get that one because that comes with the motocross version of the Hare and the Tortoise. Gosh. The tortoise and the hare. So what was that one? That was like Bakso Kame to Usagi or something. But yeah. Essentially, I spent $214 just to ship that, and that's not worth it. It's just like I should have just, it's like I probably should have just only gotten it by itself, or like, or at least I probably only should have just gotten that and like Striking stuff. Because honestly, it's like, I don't know. I guess I got tempted by the Mirai driver because it's like, oh, it's $22, sure. And I think I said this before. Is it was like I looked at what they had for Saber for Ami, and I'm just like, well, Ami, if you weren't dumb, I would have picked up some Wonder Ride books. But then, like, if I picked up the Wonder Ride books, you're gonna like flag us and like tell us to go with EMS, and then like just end up holding our package. And so it's just like, why even give us the option? And like the thing too is that like Zyuoh was like hesitant on like picking DHL shipping because he's like, well, don't your stuff have cell batteries? I'm like, I told you before that I'm happy that we're not getting that. It's like, man, it sucks that we're not getting anything Saber, or else we're gonna get our box held again. So I think he didn't catch it, but because he was like really like he was really like set on like just saying on EMS and such, where it's like I'm like, EMS isn't even an option for us. But yeah, this blew Zyuoh's bank, and I knew that, but not to the extent that it blew it to. So yeah, that I'm not happy about that either. Like, I knew that was 400 because that was dumb, but like this being 400, it's not worth it. Like with I can understand just because of all the service fees and such, so it's like, okay. Like, but then it's just this. No. It's like I was actually gonna open these in the same unboxing, but I'm actually gonna just, because I have like a wizard ring set to open, or I have wizard rings to open, and I gotta play the Icon Driver G, so that's gonna be its own video. It's gonna be a colossal of stuff, so whatever's next. Well, we're at this point now. So today it's Friday, the 27th? Yeah. We ordered these last Thursday. Half of them came on Tuesday, and the other half just arrived today. Excuse me, to my surprise. And such. Now you might be wondering, halves? Yeah, let's cut to that. So, this is another thing that I got, but this I'll explain next month. I already took off the flyer bags, but yeah, we got 4 packages because I needed 1 or 2 things from each store, and I was just like, you know, because I'm trying to finish up everything, it's just like, it's stressful. And Zyuoh clearly just wasn't having it when we were doing this. So yeah, I'm gonna go from here, and here, and this one. Even though technically this box and this box arrived Tuesday, this one arrived at 3, because this one I think was supposed to come in yesterday, but because it was Thanksgiving, it couldn't. And then this one just arrived today, and such. So these 2 arrived 2 hours apart, which is very unusual for DHL, but oh well. So let's just bring it over. This box I've been very eager about for a while, because this is our complex one. This one was the 2 smaller boxes actually were supposed to be the 2 stores I was actually going to shop from, Complex and Umeda. However, you know, the other 2 stores had to come in and be like, hey, we got something for you. Gosh darn it. So, you know, here it is, finally. This one I went cheap because all of these I went cheap with, because if we're ordering from 4 stores, I want it to be reasonable. I don't want to be stupid with it. So first of all, obviously the main thing I wanted to go for was in fact the cross build can, because I wanted to get this last time, but then I don't remember what we got. But this, I was initially supposed to get Timogen, but then this was there, and I was like, I have to get it, because I love cross build. That's a way smaller box than I was expecting it to be, but yeah, I wonder how badly conditioned it is. So let's see that phrase list. Oh my gosh, it's 53 phrases. Woohoo, that's cool. So apparently there's like something wrong with this, which I don't really get what exactly that is. And it said there was something wrong with the opening mechanism, and I'm actually surprised that it comes with this. I don't know what exactly it is, but it said something was wrong with the opening mechanism. So I will actually probably look into that later, just to see if I can actually attempt on fixing it. But other than that, I love the look of this thing. I apologize for the focus, but wow, I love that. Obviously, I got this knowing there weren't going to be batteries, so I'll just use this first pack, which I'll just take one of my Lockseed tabs whenever I actually do finish filming the reviews for that. I haven't started, and just use it on here, because obviously the Lockseeds, in my opinion, don't need pull tabs because they have on-off switches, so. Man, having this in person, the colors are really rich, if I have to be honest. I love the chrome black. It's more prettier than person. Okay, yeah, that actually does seem like a pretty issue. Yeah, I actually don't know what's up. Because I'm not getting the phrases. Oh, okay, for the sake of this, I will get the build driver. I forgot it was buried under a bunch of roleplay toys because I had to move them out. Or I had to get them out of my bin to, cover. So this is going to be fun to dig out now because you know. My build driver's dying apparently. The only reason why this is premium. Yep. And if I can try to get this. So I guess I have to do it lightly. So the build driver just died halfway through, so that's fun. How am I... Okay, so I know the reset button's here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to open this up and see what's up with it, because it's not properly going through the sound. Okay. So, really happy to actually own this one, because again, it's my favorite build form. I knew that it was going to be flawed in some way, but I just, that's why I wanted to like look into it right away, but I was like, I gotta wait for the other packages. This was supposed to be the only like expensive thing out of the box, but then obviously other things happened, and again, I love this so much. Like, look how fantastic this form is. Like, yes, I rag on Heck Rising Hopper for being a repaint, but this is like literally, I don't know, I think just because, in my opinion, Heck Rising Hopper is like literally a straight up repaint, while like this is actually like technically a new suit and such. So I'm not happy how much I got this for, and they did the same thing where they inversed it. Great. I got ADS. Yep. I got Soto AI03. I finally got Jin, so this is the last AI01 Soto I want. I'm not really happy how much I got this for, because I don't know why AI03 is really expensive. Hirobi and Jin are like 15 each, which is stupid. But then again, I don't regret it, because I'm going to get Cyclone for $20, so it's like nothing really like out in the ordinary. Like, because like Cyclone is the stupid one. And then this one, I created a sin because I broke a vow. I broke a vow that you're not supposed to do anymore. I got an RKF, and this is one thing I also got. I got the Gattack Gompa Rising card because it was only like $1.50. So this came from the first series, I believe. But I was like, yeah, it's neat. I might as well get it. It's like, yep. It's like, I don't get it. Why are Gompa Rising cards way cheaper than photo cards? But yeah, I got the RKF for Slash. So I created an entire sin. However, Slash, Hansel, Nutsto, Gretel, and Hansel Bremen form change set. Yeah, I got an RKF. I know I'm not supposed to anymore, because it's just like RKF is looked down upon and such, but man, the boxes are a lot longer now. But, you know, I really like Slash and such, so I'm like, why not? Yeah. I do plan on getting the RKF for King Lion Daisenki, because that one's amazing. Because like that one I was like kind of like even before like the scans and such, like that one I was like, okay, maybe I'll get that one I'll get that one of Blades. But then like I saw the RKF pictures and I'm like, oh my gosh, it transforms to a lion, heck yeah. And then I saw the Sabers, Dragon Ignite, aka Ultraman Noah, and Sabers gave me a heart attack. Like, I literally couldn't, like, breathe for, like, a minute. I was like, because there's, like, so much going on. I was like, wait, I need, I was just like, wait, RKF, like, let me take a breather. Like, I can't handle this. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, like, because I'm like, okay, let me break this down. So you're telling me that the Dragon Ignite set comes with another Saber Brave Dragon, then you come with additional pieces to make Crimson Dragon, which it sucks that you can't make Dragon Eagle nor Zyuoh Dragon, but oh well. And then it comes with Dragon Ignite, which I'm like, I would have preferred that just be its own figure, but okay. But on top of that, it comes with the dragon, and I'm just like, RKF, you literally almost made me die, and I'm supposed to despise you? But yeah, so at least expect me to get, okay, at least expect me to, have, Blades, Lion Daisenki, and I might honestly pick up the Saber Dragon Ignite set, even if that's $50. It might get dropped down to like $40, and Zyken's gonna be like, why is it $40? That's too expensive. It retailed like that. Like, that's what he was telling me with, that's how he was like, that's how he was when he saw the Arc Zero set, or the Arc Zero Singularized set. He was like, why the heck is this $40? That's too expensive. Well, it retailed like that, and he was just like, whatever. So, yeah. Actually, what am I doing? Let's keep it at the center. So, I'm just going to, I don't know. I want to jump to the next box, but just let me take this. Okay. It's kind of gonna. I think it's gonna be a bit annoying if I keep cutting, and it goes at different angles. But oh well. I'm gonna actually go with the next. No. I want to take care of the boxes from Tuesday first, so. As that almost falls on me. Because this one was stupid. This was one of the boxes that decided, this was, again, one of the orders that decided to be like, hey, I have something that you needed for a while, and it's just like, fine. Forget it. I'm just gonna open this off camera. But basically, it's just like, it was just like, hey, I have something you wanted. Fine. Let's quickly try to find something from here again, because I'm not getting Timeagen, because this thing is $10 more. But it's like, you know, I'm the one stupid enough not decided to not pre-order it. So this is my own fault. But the box is so stupidly huge. This is so stupidly huge. Ow. Yeah, I got another Sarah box. I'm not really happy with how much the shipping of this one was, because it's literally $50. The other one makes more sense, but like this one, I don't understand why you guys put it in such a large box. It just doesn't make sense. But again, at least with Sarah, I actually got the stuff. So I guess the Sarah is a good place to like go, because you know you're actually going to get the stuff. Because what I can talk about with the other big box, I think I am missing one thing, because I looked over the receipt, unless they just didn't list it. Why is it that huge? This one, we were gonna get a bunch more stuff, but then, again, we dropped it because of price, but honestly, like, Zyuoh could have gone what he was initially going to get, because he was just going to get Soto for Goromon, which would have been fine, just because of how they packed it. Like, I guess I'll just say I apologize that I do complain about shipping a lot. But it's just like, I think it's, I don't know, it's kind of like, you know, that's a thing you have to like take in when you actually do, you know, I guess at this point, just because, you know, DHL is the only shopping, or gosh, it's the only option. So first of all, let's go over this, to which I got another Zyuoh Changer for 800. Now you might be wondering, PowerRider, just like with the Deep Spectre Ghost Icon, what happened to your original one? What was so wrong with that one? Okay, this one's a lot flimsier, but what happened to your original one, PowerRider? Why the heck did you need a new one after like 4 years? Well, to explain to you is that in 2018, because I wanted to get into these are the batteries in the original one. I wanted to get into sound ripping. Especially we need that now because the person that originally did that is retiring just because of funds. Man, I never heard that in a while. Man, it's been 2 years since I've heard that. But so I wanted to get into sound ripping, so I opened it up just to see how exactly it would, how the process would go, just so then whenever I actually could, I'll do it. And basically, when I opened it up, I have a tweet on it. I'll probably, if I actually remember, I'll put a picture of me, of like the picture I took of disassembling it, and then I did a video of like of it, what it looked like disassembled. But when I was putting it back together, I accidentally like ripped the black wire off the circuit board, and obviously that just killed it. So my Zyuoh Changer technically died. So then, like, I think it was earlier this year, my oldest brother, like, because obviously he was soldering, he made so I can get like soldering tools because he wanted to like modify his PS4 controller. So like, and he was like up for like fixing like toys and such. So I was just like, oh, you want to like try reconnecting, like resoldering this cord to this cord or to here. And then he tried, but then like, because again that was 2 years ago, I don't remember where exactly that black wire was connected. So he tried, but then it still wasn't working. So it was just like, it ended up becoming scrap. Like, here's a quick clip of my original one. It's scrapped. I don't know where the other half of it went. Yeah, so that's just sitting out in the garage. And now initially I was thinking of like, okay, so I can just take the internals, or I can take the shell of my original one and switch up the internals and just, you know, technically have the internals of my original, or have the shell of the original, but the internals of the new one. And I'm just like, that's too much work. I think I would just replace it. But yeah, but at least with this, I got it for $8. My sister bought my original one for $50, so yeah. This one doesn't have scratches, is a good thing, so yeah. So it's nice to actually have a working Zyuoh Changer again. And, you know, because of things, I finally got the Seisei Ken Nagare emblem and Lion Senki set. Oh, no, it's not a set. But yeah, I just got this because of stuff. This is the main thing I was shooting for, which I'm not sure if it's supposed to be in this, but yep, I finally got the Zyuoh final stage show after not pre-ordering it. So, which as you can see, I did get it for $50. So that's essentially the price Toku Collectibles did have it for. Or their deposit price was Their deposit price was $55. But again, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be in this package already. I don't think so personally, so I'm gonna take it off of here. But I finally have the Woz ride watch, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, it's supposed to. This was the packaging Sarah provided. So, is it gonna stand? I did not expect this to be this big. So, I don't know. I guess this is why the shipping was so stupid, but at the same time, it's just like, oh well. I'm actually happy I did get this for the price it was for, because, you know, this is how much it originally retailed for, and that's pretty stupid. I think $50 is pretty worth it, because it's like, okay, $25 for the ride watch and then $30 for the Blu-ray. So even though it just looks like it's in a DVD case, but yeah, happy to finally have this now. I know it has the same exact track as Zyuoh, but honestly, I'm just happy Woz has a proper ride watch. Even sadly, it's not a right one, it's a left one. But other than that, yeah. So I'm just gonna try to get this for a thumbnail shot because, you know, we need that. Even though it's going to change in the next frame. Okay, so you met a box. Now, literally when I tweeted out my Star box, they just announced the next Chronicle series for Ultraman, to which it's called Ultraman. Ultraman. I think it's still. No, I'm getting it wrong. It's Ultraman Chronicles Z, or Z. I don't know which pronunciation they're going with this time, but I'm just going to go with Ultraman Chronicles Z, Heroes Odyssey, and it has Z and Tiga. So, typically with the Chronicles series, they tease up the next, thank you for packing this. Like so, even though if the corner got crushed. But so the Chronicle series typically hint, or they typically tease what the next series is alluding to. So if we go all the way back with I'm surprised they pack these separately, but so if we go all the way back to Zyuoh the Chronicle, obviously that series recaps Zyuoh and Belial's events because of the fact the next series was going to be Jeed, and obviously he was the son of Belial. And after Jeed, they aired Orb the Chronicle, where they recapped Orb, because Rosso and Blue came from Planet 050. Although I think, honestly, that one's the least, connected one. And then after Rube, they did New Generation Chronicles and recapped the entirety of the New Generation, because Taiga, or the Tri-Squad, were going to be the last of the last of the new generation. And then after Taiga, they aired Zyuoh and Jeed, where they recapped Zyuoh's events again, but also Jeed's events again, because the next series is going to be Zet, where he was the mentor of Zyuoh. And now they're going to do Heroes Odyssey, which I'm not sure what they're going to recap exactly. I feel like, because Zet's featured, so I think they're going to recap Zet and also Tiga. But it's interesting that they're doing Tiga now, because I don't know if, I think his anniversary was at the same time as Ultraman, because I think Tiga was an anniversary series, so I'm interested for sure. I honestly thought they would have done something with like to try to include Ribbit or Reboot though, but I think it's supposed to be Ribbit. No, I think it's supposed to be Reboot. I apologize, but yeah, I finally got Solo Cross Charge after not getting him last time. What was the last Umeda package? I just don't remember, but yeah, he was $10, so that's neat. And I finally got this one after so long. Zraikin was even like, why do you need this one? Don't we already have it? And I'm like, no, we only have Double and Joker. He's like, oh, okay. Finally, after like several months, again, because I kept missing this one, and at this point I was just like, okay, I have to get it without the magazine, because I have no hope. But finally, the reason why I held off Hopping Kangaroo is because I did not have Trapping Spider. So he's already opened. Yeah, so he's already opened. So I technically got him new, which is neat. So yeah, I'll open him alongside the other stuff. So actually, I can't put Cross Charge here. I need him. So last but not least, we got another suspicious saber thing. So we got the Hisatsu holder. $18. This one was pretty cheap. This one was like $40 altogether. Well, I guess besides shipping, but other than that, yeah, this was $18. So, yeah. So let me constantly just pause the video because apparently, you know, you guys like a bunch of jump cuts. I personally just prefer to have everything like in one go. Well, except for if I'm actually doing a review. But I guess like like these types of videos, I prefer to just do one go. But because like, you know, I do actually want to post these as I open them, so I apologize. Okay, so now we're on to our last box. So let me stack the Soto, stack the Progrise key, and just set the 20%. Oh shoot. Let me raise the camera up and charge it. So this is from Best Store Nagoya. As I said before, this one, apparently something went wrong with it, because like Zraikin said, like, or apparently according to Zraikin from the email he received from them like 2 days ago, they sent the wrong email. But other than that, nothing wrong should have happened. Although, as I said before, as I looked at the invoices, I think one thing is missing. Other than that, yeah, I'm actually surprised this one arrived like 2 days after. Like, I'm just surprised at how fast this one arrived, because I was like, oh shoot, I really want to put this video out by Saturday, even though I don't want to, because, or by Sunday. So like, literally before what I'm gonna get to, just because, you know, just so I can get the November stuff over with. Even though that's technically not a good thing, because then it's like you guys are, because like you guys have already because you know, by this point today, my part 2 technically of the November stuff got released. Let me cut this. Okay, so technically part 2, my buy package unboxing came out today, which wasn't the plan. That was actually supposed to come out tomorrow, because today, like, Friday was initially supposed to be the another Gaim opening, but then I decided to push it up just because it's like, well, I don't think people are going to be satisfied with 2 builds. So okay, that's what you guys mostly filled it with. Cool. Okay. Where does misery start? I did not. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of this. But, so, first of all, randomly Nagoya just had 2 of these. And I was initially just going to get the one, but like, then Zyuoh was just like, you want me to add 2? I'm like, then I had to sit there for a second, like, oh yeah, you can do that. And so, yeah, I got another 2, so I can now make 2 of these. So this was $10 each. I'll move this out of the way for a second, because that's smaller than I was expecting. That. What is this? What is this filler? Yeah, I'm missing one thing. So yeah, then this is just 6 Soto figures. So, or 3. This bubble wrap. Okay. So this is Riken's. He got Zyuoh 2 because I decided to get Kikai, or featuring Kikai. So that's neat. And because he comes with 2 Psycho grades, I just told like Zyuoh again, because like prices were kind of getting too high, he was going to put it away, but then I told him, because like I'm getting this one and I don't need them, so you might as well take them. This set's really hard to come by, but obviously the main reason why I got I wanted to go Nagoya is because they had cross build, because as I said before, I love cross build and I need a figure of it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to obtain this one now. So, literally with this, excuse me, I obtained all the Sotos I need to finish out build, Zyuoh, and 01. So, I'm pretty happy about that. Obviously, those things were kind of throwaway, but then last but not least, I actually did finally decide to get this thing, so I could officially be called a hypocrite. I got the Seiken Sword Driver, and it's puny for sure. I was supposed to get the Raimei Ken Ikatsuji, or the Raimei Ken Ikazuchi, but then because he says it so fast, he he says it. He says it so fast that I pronounce it like as how he pronounces it, because I keep hearing Raime Ken Ikatsuji, which is wrong, because it's literally spelled as Ikazuchi, but then it's like he pronounces it really fast. I want to say it as Ikatsuji, but yeah. I was initially going to get it off of Yumeta, but then like Zyuoh wasn't happy about the fact that we were getting it for $50, and because Nagoya barely had anything, it was like, okay, I guess we'll move it down to there. And I did get it opened already, so that's fun. Let me just peek at it. Yeah, basically it's been untouched, so it's literally just been opened. So that's really it. Other than that, nothing much. It seems pretty small, but other than that, yeah, it kind of sucks that I did not get the Raime Ken Ikazuchi. But I do plan on getting that next. I guess I have to get that next time. Other than that, I only have the stuff for September then. Like, yes, it's like I don't care for Espada at all, but I still have to get his stuff. So, like, I'm not as bummed out technically, because it's like, again, I don't care for Espada, but somewhat am. But yeah, that's how that goes. I don't know how this thumbnail is gonna get laid out, because I think I literally just... I think I forgot to literally include, like, the other stuff, like Trap and Spider and such. So I'll just throw them on the side as that falls. Anyways, I think this will actually have to do, because I forgot what was the other thing I got. I'll just keep it like this. But yeah, so that will have to do with this unboxing. It was pretty costly for sure, because of the fact we ordered from 4 stores. I wasn't happy about it, but it's like, I wanted to jump for this store. I wanted to jump on the Sotos. Whoops. Well, Nagoya, I wanted to jump on the Sotos. Yumeta, I wanted to jump on Trap and Spider, and just Trap and Spider. Complex, I wanted to jump on Cross Build and Jin. Sara, I wanted to jump on the Zyuoh Final Stage show. And it's like, honestly, it's just like, you know, where I kind of at a point is just like, okay, we need to just get this over with. I think, see, because I keep thinking I forgot something off in Nagoya, which I didn't. Like, yeah, I don't have the Raime Ken Ikatsuji. But initially I was going to get the, not initially, but I actually was planning on getting the Raiden Humagear key, because if I do have to get retail Humagear keys, I'll probably get Raiden and then Subaru, because, you know, they're main, or Raiden because he's a main character, and then Subaru just because, I don't know, I have a thing for magazine pack-ins, apparently. I might as well just have the 2 brothers. I'm still not really going to go for the Humagear Progress key set. And whatever, like, Little Assassin's actual name is. I want to go for his key whenever that comes out, but then I feel like that one's going to be really hard to get. So, yeah. I'm not going in for the 01 box either, just because you know, it's like it's really only for the Humagear key, the blank one that has everyone's name, but then it doesn't have their transformations, which makes sense. It's the transformation is just instrumental. I expected it, but it has all their announcements or all their titles and such. And it comes with the Soto for 01 Shooting Wolf. But yeah. So well, I got like, yeah. So with Saber, I only have like up to September. Besides the Dongeki Gekido. But other than that, it's like and the 01 books, but it's just because like what I need out of October is the Raimei Ken Ikazuchi, Storm Eagle, Tekno Pegasus, Ankokugen Kuriyami, and that's it. And then November I need Bremen No Rock Band, Zyuoh Journey, and Tri-Caraberos. And in December, initially I wanted to ship out my I wanted to ship out my HLJ box in the middle of December before, you know, the holidays and such. However, because the powered vinyl gets released a day after Christmas, I'm gonna have to ship it out by... I can't ship it out by the middle of the month. So that box is going to have to get shipped out at least at the beginning of January, which will probably mean I'll try to get Zyuoh to pre-order the Dragonic Knight and King Lai Daisenki Wonder Ride books. I might get the booster, I don't know, but I'll try to pre-order those books, but then I don't know. Again, it's because like I had to send them the Zyuoh, and then I don't know when he's gonna do it and such. So, yeah. Yeah. So my plans for like unboxing wise have kind of fallen apart because it's like the box I was anticipating is not gonna arrive until like the beginning of next year, and which kind of leads my Ultra Metals to they're not gonna be open until next year either, so that's fun. What else? Saber, I think I don't know, what I'm trying to figure out what next time is at. Okay, so I'm probably I can pick up the emblem again and such, but other than that, the other Wonder Ride books are for some reason hard to obtain, especially Storm Eagle and Pegasus, so that's not fun. But I do plan on picking up the Ankugen Kuriyami, because initially I was going to wait until next month to pick up the Sword Driver, but then it's like, well, I guess we're doing it now. So, yeah. So I'll try to at least finish up October, which is again those 4 things. Because as of now, Eagle and Pegasus are up, but then I feel like they're gone. I haven't checked. I still have to pick up the Legend Rider books, which that's going to be fun. I would have, stocked that up on HLJ, but it's because I'm trying to be cheaper with Wonder Ride books, because 13 times 10, that's like $130 or something. Like, no, that's like 13 times 10, so that's like Okay, I'm not getting a good number. I'm gonna say that's around like $105 at best. So cutting it down and getting them for like $6 to $8 or so, I think that's a better deal. Although I think because I'm not gonna be able to ship my HLJ box until like January, I think I might just add Bremen No Rock Band and Gaim. Although if they do show up on Monorake, then sure. But yeah, I need to also. Oh, I don't know when exactly. I guess it's also kind of a good thing that I could wait out HLJ because of the fact that the next Tobikun issue, the February issue, that comes with the Deno Ride book. So hopefully HLJ puts that one up, so then I don't have to go through Amazon Japan again via buy. I didn't like that. And now when I think about it, because I was just watching over that video too, I think most of the stuff I'm explaining as to like, oh yeah, my Amazon Japan box was like open already and such. I think that's just because we did pay for the standard plan. I think if you don't pay for a plan at all, they won't open it up. I think that was the thing with like maybe with the packages that were like, no, I don't know. Well, I just want to say with Amazon Japan at least, I think with that package it was like, because I paid for the standard plan, that they have to like check it over and such, unless that's a thing they just automatically do. But other than that, yeah, I guess for channel stuff, literally, well, okay, this is literally coming out like 2 hours before because this is getting released at noon. But yeah, this is kind of sudden, but we are actually going to reviews are coming back finally in 2 hours, so that's fun. Initially I actually didn't want to I really didn't want to push it at 12. Maybe I will. I don't know. Because it's like, you guys are going to be watching a nearly 2 hour video of me with the Raid Riser. Then you're going to have to watch this video. Which I think this one will be around like an hour 14. Like an hour 20, just like the buy box, just because I don't know, I just did a lot in the first part. I don't know if I did as much in this part, just because I actually did this part. I did significantly cut down on me playing with stuff, but so in the next 2 hours or so, or whenever I upload this, we're gonna start Beast Week finally, after being delayed a month ago. So Beast Week is just a week of me reviewing all of Beast's stuff. I think you can assume what it all is. So I'm not gonna really talk about much of that. So Beast Week will happen like literally like 2 hours after this video with the Beast Driver, and then we will continue on with the week, or up to Saturday. Then after the last video of the week, excuse me, so after like the last, like the 7th video, or after the end of the week, I'll upload another unboxing. It's one of, I think it's going to be the unboxing of the Ami Ami stuff, the previous part you saw, the stupid one. Then I think maybe that Sunday you will see, you'll probably see the opening on the saber stuff. And then Actually, I don't think Saber will be first, if I have to be honest. I think it would be like etc. stuff. I'm not sure if I have to be. I feel like they actually all might have to be the same video, just because I honestly don't know how exactly that will be laid out. But because I don't think I can just make a video on Trapping Spider, the Zyuoh final stage show. Actually, never mind. I take that back because I forgot about the next point I'm gonna talk about. But maybe the Saber opening. So I'll give the title for that one out. Hypocritical Saber opening. Because I was initially gonna title it Hypocrite opens up Saber toys, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go with hypocritical Saber opening, just because I'm a hypocrite with Saber. Then following that, it'll be the demos of the respective reviews of Beast Week. So Beast Week is technically 2 weeks, and then the week after that, we're technically doing a backlog week, or I'm not really a backlog. It's a catch-up week. So like just things I've like didn't cover, or like it's things I haven't covered yet, or things I've had recorded for like since August but just never put out, which for that case it's only one video. So after that, so after Beast Week, for the reviews and demos, we're gonna have a catch-up week where the first 2 days, or for the first day, that's gonna be the Shiny Zyuoh Changer, and because it's quick enough, I'm actually gonna throw the Cureful Go Arrow, just because, you know, I want to just put that one out right away. And then for the next 3 days, it will be Beast Morphers. So it will be the Morphin Beast Bots, Beast X King Red, and the Beast X King Sword, or Spin Saber. Then, the next 2 days will be Christmas themed. So, I went back and forth on this because I was kind of against it, but then I was like, I was like kind of back and forth on myself with this. I apologize for that. I should probably stop it. Okay. So I went back and forth on this, but for Christmas this year, I'm going to be covering the Orange Lockseed Christmas version and the Rising Hopper Christmas version Progress Key. Rising Hopper was always planned, but honestly, the Christmas Lockseed wasn't, because I was just like, well, technically I haven't covered Gaim entirely yet, but then, like, you know, thinking about it and such, it's like, well, I've been covering Lockseed by themselves. That's how I started, and I did cover the Sengoku driver, so that I should technically be okay with covering the Christmas Lockseed. So yeah. And then not Friday, Saturday, it's gonna be weird. Saturday we're gonna like backtrack and cover one more like catch up thing, or like one throwaway thing, which would be the Orb Sluggerlands, just because I might throw in another review, but I think because of how I initially had my ideas going, I don't think that will be the case. So I think it will just be the Orb Sluggerlands, and then it will be like another unboxing, or I think I might actually have to start putting out the builds on weekends, just because I can't necessarily dedicate an entire week on those. Yeah, I think I'll actually... That's gonna mess up how I want to do it though, so I think I might actually have to rearrange my builds because I did not mention them, but I actually built Solar Chronicle Gaim, so yeah, I think those ones might have to be the ones spread out in the weekend, which I kind of didn't want to do because I was like, I wanted to have them in a consecutive week, but I guess I'm going to have to split them up, which I'm personally not big on, but okay. So yeah, I guess like you're gonna get Gaim and Baron on the weekend, and then the demos for the catch-up week will run. Then you're gonna get Ryugen and Zangetsu. Then you're gonna get cross build featuring Kikai. No, you're going to get cross charge, cross build featuring Kikai, and then Jin for the next 4 days. Because I actually want to leave the last week. Oh, okay, that doesn't really work, if I have to be honest. Just because I wanted to leave the last week of December free because I have something planned for that. And also just because I need to upload the unboxing. So, yeah, we're kind of in big trouble. I don't know. Again, I'll try to reconfigure scheduling and such. I feel like some of these might have to get pushed to 2021, but I don't want to. But I feel like they might have to, so. Yeah. That's essentially it. I was talking about I was talking about with like the end of the month or end of next month, to anticipate that. I was maybe thinking to do like, I don't know, a Q&A of some sorts, just because, I think to celebrate the end of 5 years of putting out content, I really just want to do something special. So I want to do something like a Q&A on that and such. I feel like I'll only get things out of Twitter just because I don't think a lot of people will actually watch through this at all. So I'll probably tell people on Twitter like, hey, I'm going to be hosting a Q&A at the end of the month. So if for some reason you have questions for me, just ask, just so then I don't have to make up questions and be self-conscious. So, yeah. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna pan out. If it's not gonna pan out, then I'm not gonna do it. Or I can make it up entirely. I think if I don't get anything, I'm just gonna make it up. That's how lonely of a person I am. So yeah. I don't know how purchases are going to go up next month because I'm actually kind of worried because nothing's kind of going in how I wanted it to go, because I feel like I might actually have to still continue buying stuff in January, but the huge issue is that I still need to pre-order all of the Zero and movie stuff, to which the Eden set and the Heck Ryzen Hopper Pro Rise Key, those are already on the third shipments, and I'm like, shoot, that's not good. Like, it's not good. Like, to me, it's not bad that it's on its third shipment, because in my opinion, honestly, it's like, I'm not going to be able to cover them right away anyway, so I honestly don't mind that. But it's just like, literally, like, they're not even like pushing like the deadline for like when you're actually getting it. It's still like by the end of December you have to pre-order it, and it's just like, well, shoot, I need to like order stuff off of Mandarake, but then HLJ might hold another sale, and I still need to get my stuff off of Bai, and it's just like, I shouldn't be stressing on this stuff, but I am, just because I am trying to, like, I really just want to try to start cutting down on purchases, so then we don't have things like buying from 4 different stores and such. So, yeah. Other than that, I think I keep saying the same things. I don't want to reveal too much what I have in mind for next year, because I really want to, address that in a, again, it's potentially a Q&A video, but I just want to, just, I don't know now. Also, it's just like, I'm trying to push these videos out just because, the end of semester is, the end of my first semester is really coming down on me, and I'm like panicking because it's like, shoot, I'm worried that my stuff is not going to be good enough. So I'm in like panic mode for like college right now, just because of how I treated it. So okay, I was reading the 2020 wrong on the RKFs because I read it as 0202. I was like, why the heck is it year dated 0202? But then it's like, oh, I'm reading it wrong. But I guess one more note I should end on off of. Look at who decided to arrive 7 months after being held at this place simply for having cell batteries. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be the first video for next month's unboxing, because Dragon really wanted to film that one because he really wants to rag down on Ami Ami. So that's gonna be fun and such. So I think that'll have to do. Just because I really don't have much to say. But yeah. I think out of Complex, I would have gotten the Juggler medal, but then it's literally $15. So I did not get any. I mostly just got Rider stuff this time around. I did not get anything Ultraman, and I only got one Sentai thing. So. Does it matter how you like? Ow, I hit a nerve. I'm so happy this is not how you have to do it, because this is honestly annoying. I really like they actually had that phrase. Anyways, Stop opening up. Stop opening up. What the heck? Like, when I like place it down, it like, okay. I think this might be running a bit too long, so this is PowerRider, and I'll finally leave you people. Enjoy your Beast Week. Bye.